Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I am your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, and what a diamond in the rough that was brought to my attention earlier today. Uh, there was some ranting going on Twitter, and one of the responses linked to this Kickstarter from 2016. Now, before anybody gets all excited, I know it looks cool, it looks snazzy. The art looks kind of cool. I wish that they could have fit the Caverns of Chaos lettering into the actual screen, and the 3D Dungeon board game could have actually not have been half letters, but that's neither here nor there. It's from 2016. It did not fund. Okay, the goal was $75K. It raised $193 and had 6 backers. But there's some interesting bits and pieces to this. So, before I start, who is the creator of this Kickstarter? Well, it's somebody named Justin LaNasa. Now, I heard and I saw that and I went, you know what? There's got to be more than one Justin LaNasa. And there is more than one Justin LaNasa. So I go, it can't be the same Justin LaNasa that the rest of us have been hearing about so frequently over the last 2 years. So I clicked on the About the Creator part. And Justin LaNasa is, in this case, from Wilmington, North Carolina. Interesting enough. First created Zero Back. No big deal. Hardwiretattoo.com is one of the links. So, from that, I can draw a conclusion that the Justin LaNasa from the Caverns of Chaos is the same Justin LaNasa that we all know and whatever. Right? So, story. $45 donation gets you the game. It will be double in stores when released. Well, it wasn't released, but that's neither here nor there. We'll get to why that probably didn't happen. The game, I should have gone up to the top here. Randomly generated tabletop where no two dungeons are the same. Period. Now, by the way, if you thought perchance that the stylistic grammatical issues that we have seen with recent postings from one Justin LaNasa, apparently, when I was in school, it was 2 spaces after a period, and then when I started blogging, it was 1 space after every period. But apparently, you don't need to put any spaces after periods or commas. I guess periods and commas or a free space. I don't know. But so there's a consistency going on. So don't get confused. It is the same person in all likelihood. I can say the same that I can. That Mario is somebody, but I'm not going to say that. But I could. So let's go on. The game itself is already designed. The funding is for the creation of modes to allow for mass production. And apparently here there are proper use of spaces. All right. The game uses a randomly generated 3D tiles by rolling a die in the dungeon generator chart where no two dungeons are alike. Choose from a warrior, necromancer, priest, conjurer, paladin, monk. Ooh, I like a paladin monk. That's probably just missing comma. Or rogue, and there's a missing space. Geez, we're going back to it. All right. In any case, you can use this game, or could have used this game, to have your characters improve, I guess, over time. They can be saved and used for further adventures. 1 to 6 players. It will be Caverns of Chaos will be a great starter for new role players or veterans who just want a good hack and slash tabletop. Caverns of Chaos will be a miniature version of much larger tiles like what you see below. So it will be easily transported to any location without any major difficulty. And beer and pretzels, and I gotta say, the terrain looks not bad. It looks interesting. All dungeon pieces will be randomly rolled for and placed as your characters move through the dungeon. All dungeon tiles seen above were cast for Hearst Molds. HearstMolds.com. The actual tiles and miniatures will be smaller, of a similar but different design, and easily stored in one game box. So you don't have a prototype, you have somebody else's product that we are going to be showing pictures of to let you know that this is kind of sort of. I got it. By the way, my intention was to be able to do this with a very dry, and I'm trying to be respectful to the work that was put into this Kickstarter. But look, what does your screen show you now? I had to blow that one up because I am sure you all are dying to know what this is on your screen. This is a signed 11 by 14 of the game creator. Now, somebody out there is a smartass, and it's going to say 11 by 14 what? Well, apparently it's a signed 11 by 14. Cartoonishy portrait, I guess. I don't know. Now, I'm going to forgive this one because I believe what happened here is that this was initially bullet points and then somebody misformatted, because this is pretty much what a German sentence translated into English without adding a proper punctuation would read. The game contents. Multiple miniature dungeon pieces. Have to see how many will fit in the game box, but will be a lot. That's scary, but and then there's no punctuation for the rest of this paragraph, folks. Just so you all know. Yeah, I'm here. I'll bring it in. 7 character miniatures, multiple monster miniatures, 7 character sheets, 1 dungeon generator sheet, 1 monster generator sheet, 1 treasure generator sheet, 1 rule book, 1 basic set of dice, 1 grease pencil, or dry erase marker to share. I was trying to do it all in one breath, and I can't. I should be a smoker. I would never have made it through half of that shit. All right. But there were going to be another 2 or 3 expansions already worked up. What's the main obstacle on this? Apparently not the funding. The main obstacle is the wait on mold creation. And I always thought mold grew pretty quickly if you didn't clean your bathroom. Oh, it's a bad joke. I'm sorry. I was dry for too long and humorless. I had to throw something in. Most molds are made and ordered from overseas. This process may take longer depending on complexity of the order. These molds start at around 30K, but will last for 1 million plus runs. This game will be constructed out of mainly polymers. So the mold is one of the most important things to be done. That's okay. That's like a risk or challenge, but okay, we'll grant that. So, what about the pledge levels? And I know people are going to go, "What's the point of reading the pledge levels? It didn't fund." I humored you. You got to humor me now. Okay. $1. We love your thinking of us. We will think of you fondly and appreciate your donation. Also, you'll be added to our Kickstarter contact list so you can stay up to date on all Caverns of Chaos. Special thank you for your support, and you will have a warm, fuzzy feeling deep within your stomach. That is scary. All right, that sends chills down my spine. Roll the Chaos dice. That's a $5 pledge. You get custom Caverns of Chaos die. Wait, dice or die? Die is 1. Dice is more than 1. You get roll the Chaos dice. You get a custom die. I'm confused. All right, here. It's me, Mario. Sorry. I was thinking of the cartoon. It's me, Justin. You get assigned 11 by 14 of the game creator. Again, 11 by 14, what? I would assume it's the 11 by 14 of that. Wouldn't you like to have that in your nightstand? I think that's what everybody should have at the nightstand. Yeah, or if you need a drinking buddy, it's always available. Uh, $25 shirts are required. You get Caverns of Chaos t-shirt. Don't know what the Caverns of Chaos t-shirt looks like, but you would get one. Pledge US $45 or more. Signed game. First 1,000 copies. By the way, there's only 1,000 copies. It's limited, but first 1,000 copies, you get a signed game. Shipped anywhere in the world for free. I'm going to repeat that part. Shipped anywhere in the world for free. That's looking out for your community. That's giving back. 75. Cool color dudes. You get the game. The first 1,000 will have limited edition figures. So there's another 1,000 of the game. Doesn't say the game will be signed, but you will get limited edition figures at 75. What do you get for 150? For 150, a special thanks to these contributors will be forever in Caverns of Chaos rules. I'm going to read that again. A special thanks to these contributors will be forever in Caverns of Chaos rules. I don't think you get a game with that. Maybe you do. What do you get for 1,000 or more? This is you. You're the big spender. You want to make sure this project flies on by, right? You want to make sure it's rocking and rolling. Well, let's see. Have dinner with game creator. Have a great dinner with the game creator of Caverns of Chaos. Don't worry, he will get the bill. In Wilmington, North Carolina, donator have to provide travel and accommodations, but you will get all other reward tiers. All right. So you get your name on a special contributors list, and you get the box with the cool dudes, and you get the signed box. All right. But that's not bad, right? So why did this not fund? Why did this only get $193 and 6 backers? I don't know. It's a rough one. I can hazard a guess is that Justin at the time lacked the high social media reach that he has now. I think if he was doing this now, he could get at least a dozen backers. I really do. Dare I say, a score would not be out of reality. So, are we going to see this game? We were told 6 years ago the game is already designed. I'd like to see it. Right? Must be. It couldn't be done for $45 and free shipping because that would be foolhardy. But maybe we could see something like this. Or maybe Justin can license the design to another publisher. Who knows? Hey, maybe Stefan, maybe Jordan Forge would be interested in picking up these rules. But by the way, we're shown nothing about what these rules actually entail, which is a shame. Maybe they were really cool. We just see miniatures that are terrain and miniatures that aren't the terrain and miniatures that you would have been getting because you weren't going to be getting that stuff. That was just used as a sample. So I thought that was interesting. I really I'm surprised I missed this 6 years ago. 6 years ago, I was on top of Kickstarters, posting multiple posts a day. I was tracking failed and current and up and coming Kickstarters, and I was wired in. And, this one is up there on par, at least with the guy that was trying to do, I think, what the laser tag one. I don't think that one funded either, but he had a reason. He had like the socks, his dirty white socks in his video. Which, by the way, I'm also surprised that there's no video. Even 6 years ago, I'm surprised there's no video attached to this Kickstarter. Well, now there is. We got this video. See the favors I do for my friends. Look at that, folks. If you enjoy what I do, if you enjoy what this channel does, please subscribe, hit the join button. $1.99 a month. Hey, you could have spent $1,000 on dinner. What would you have gotten? You wouldn't have gotten the enjoyment you just got in the last 15 minutes. Come on, be honest. Be safe, be well, God bless. Roll those dice, roll them well. We're still in the midst of the endemic. So use your common sense. Some people I know that's hard. I wish them luck. Sometimes. All right.